This dashcam video captures the moment a cab driver, Ralph Roletta, was robbed at gunpoint. Ralph had just begun his day's work, and this incident occurred during his first fare. He was waiting at a traffic light when the passenger, previously slouched in the back seat, suddenly sat upright and forcefully demanded that Ralph hand over all his possessions.
Robert, man.
Right, hey.
Give me all your money, man.
Man, I don't.
Give me everything you got. Give me it now.
All right.
I need it now.
All right.
We can make this the easy way, or we can make this the hard way, man.
Everything I got, man.
Keep your hand where I can see him.
I just started.
What else you got?
I just
Let me see your wallet. Let me see your.
I don't have anything in my wallet.
We can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way, man. Let me see your wallet and let me see your phone. I need it all right now. If you don't want to die, man.
Okay.
Give it all to me now.
Okay.
The assailant was unaware that a police car was also stopped at the light directly behind them. During the robbery, their lane's light turned green, but they failed to move. Observing their stationary state, the police officer turned on his emergency lights and stepped out to inquire further.
I don't have anything in my wallet. I don't
Give
carry
me your
it.
wallet and your phone. I need your wallet and...
No, please don't give me my phone. I need that for my... There's a cop behind us. There's a cop behind us.
Very quickly, the officer discerned that a robbery was in progress. Consequently, he commanded the passenger to exit the vehicle, subsequently detaining him. The individual was then arrested and faced charges for several offenses. On August 1, 2021, a wildfire erupted in California, later named the Antelope Fire after being ignited by lightning. In the days and weeks following, the fire rapidly expanded. Numerous firefighting units from the surrounding areas were dispatched in an effort to contain it. The footage being shown was captured at 1 a.m. on September 10, 2021. This particular truck was part of burns to his hands. All firefighters emerged without injuries. The fire was not fully contained until October 15, 2021. This deeply unsettling event occurred around 7 a.m. on May 18, 2021, in West Pensacola, Florida. Captured by the dashcam of a car parked nearby, the video shows an 11-year-old girl kneeling on the grass, waiting for her school bus. Early in the footage, a white Dodge Journey is seen driving around the area, catching the girl's attention but not causing her concern. Unfortunately, the intentions of the Dodge's driver were far from benign, contrary to what the girl might have thought. Merely a minute and a half later, the same white vehicle stopped at the perimeter of the roundabout, with the driver seemingly unaware that his license plate was being recorded. Once again recorded, the young girl glances repeatedly at the white car, yet without any apparent cause for alarm, she remains in place. It is at this moment that the driver exits the vehicle and commits an act beyond belief. In a harrowing display of malevolence, the individual attempted to abduct the girl, intending to force her into his vehicle. Demonstrating remarkable courage, the girl resisted his grasp, leading to a moment where the assailant lost his balance, causing both to tumble onto the grass. Upon realizing his plan had been exposed, the perpetrator fled to his car and hastily departed the scene. The thought of what might have occurred if the man had not fallen is chilling, but fortunately, his license plate facilitated swift action by the police, resulting in his capture that evening. The West Pensacola Sheriff's Department later identified the assailant as 30-year-old Jared Paul Stenga. According to law enforcement, he was armed with a knife during the attack and had a significant criminal record. The investigation further uncovered that Stanga had recently painted the Dodge Journey he used in the abduction attempt, presumably to avoid detection. Alarmingly, the girl had reported to her school principal 2 weeks prior that a man in a white car had approached her at the bus stop, yet no protective measures were implemented. Following the attack, Jared Stanga faced charges of attempted kidnapping of a child under 13, aggravated assault, and battery. The young girl, though physically unharmed, was understandably traumatized by the ordeal. This incident occurred in May 2021. The dashcam video captures Michael Shackelford navigating a road in San Antonio, heading to work after leaving his bank. While on the road, a vehicle overtakes him, noticeably with one of its rear doors ajar and a woman's cries for help emanating from within. Quickly assessing the situation, Michael alters his intended route to follow the car, all the while dialing the police for assistance.
Hey, I need police ASAP. I'm on 410 South by Ingram Park Mall. A lady is screaming outside her Ford, a gray Ford exiting Ingram Road right now. She's trying to get out of a vehicle and the guy won't let. No, she's not exiting. They got back on 410. I don't know. It says 410 South from Ingram going towards like Marbach area.
After spending several minutes on the highway, the car eventually exits. With the vehicle now moving at reduced speeds, the woman in the back seat spots an opportunity and makes her escape from the moving car.
Military Drive, exit by the academy now. Okay. Military Drive. We're in the frontage road. What's this guy doing? She's screaming and kicking in the car. He's erratically. She's trying to get out of the car. She's opening the door. She's trying to jump out. He sped up and he couldn't get out. She jumped out! She jumped out! She jumped out! Ma'am, get in my truck! Get in my truck! Okay, I'm going to the police station right now.
He has my car, he has everything.
The one on Calabria, yeah.
The woman was taken to a hospital as a precautionary measure, and it was eventually confirmed that she only sustained minor injuries. She had been abducted by her own husband, who refused to release her, forcing her to call out to passing drivers for assistance. The police later located and arrested her husband. This video was recorded in 2012, near an airport in Moscow, Russia. Situated adjacent to a highway, the dashcam footage from December 29th chillingly documents the moments when a plane failed to reach the runway and instead crash-landed right beside the highway. The aircraft overshot the runway due to adverse weather conditions, leaving it with insufficient space to decelerate upon landing. This situation forced the plane directly onto the highway, resulting in plane seats and debris being propelled towards moving vehicles, a dramatic scene captured in the video. At the time of the crash, only crew members were aboard the plane, with no passengers present. Unfortunately, 5 out of the 8 crew members aboard perished in the incident. The individual in the vehicle equipped with the dashcam emerged without any injuries. This video was recorded on November 2nd, 2014, and depicts a vehicle rapidly traversing Highway 78 close to midnight. Shortly thereafter, the footage captures the driver decelerating to circumvent a dubious obstruction ahead, marked only by 2 traffic cones spanning the entire roadway. As the driver brings his car to a gentle stop, his headlights suddenly illuminate the unsettling sight of a man's lower half, walking with a suspicious intent towards his vehicle. In an attempt to navigate through the cones, he finds his way unexpectedly barred by the man now standing directly in front of his car, blocking his escape. With an intuitive sense that something isn't right, the driver quickly calls out to the mysterious figure, seeking an explanation for this odd confrontation.
What's going on? Can I help you with something?
Interacting with a stranger who placed cones on a highway might not have been the wisest decision. However, there could have been countless reasons for those cones to be there. In the video's description, the person who posted it noted at the moment they offered assistance, they noticed the man reaching into his pocket. At that moment, the driver chose to err on the side of caution and quickly drove off. According to the uploader, the man and his accomplice were eventually apprehended by the police, but were only charged with a DUI. What the man might have intended, had he been given more time, remains a mystery, but fortunately, the driver didn't stay to find out. This video was recorded in Slovakia in 2012. A family was out for a drive along a narrow country lane, bordered closely by trees on both sides. As they advanced, they encountered a fallen tree blocking their side of the road. Undeterred, they continued, only to find another fallen tree just ahead. As they approached the second obstacle, a cracking sound pierced the air right in front of them. In an alarming sequence, one tree began to topple, triggering a domino effect as more trees started to fall, each one closer to their vehicle than the last. In a frantic effort to escape, the family tried to reverse, but the trees quickly overtook them, with one crashing down directly onto their car, trapping them inside. All the while, an unsettling cascade of trees continued to fall, adding to their already precarious situation. It was later determined that the falling incident resulted from ground destabilization due to excessive rainfall. Over the past 8 days, incessant rain had saturated the area, causing the soil to become waterlogged and loose. Consequently, the trees lost their firm grip in the ground. When one tree fell, the minimal force exerted on the surrounding trees was sufficient to bring them down as well. While the vehicle undoubtedly sustained damage, it remains uncertain whether anyone inside was injured during the incident. In 2018, Lauren and Brian Swenson were in the midst of launching a CrossFit gym in Nairobi, Kenya, alongside 2 local trainers. One day, while the Utah couple was en route to film promotional material with their trainers, they encountered a sudden traffic jam on the main road. Opting for a detour along a dirt road, they passed by 2 armed officers on foot who signaled for a ride. Despite the officers' request, which they didn't explain, the Swensons decided against picking them up and continued driving. Their journey took a concerning turn when they encountered a white public transport vehicle stopped in the middle of the road. Unbeknownst to them at the time, the driver of the van attempted to warn them with his headlights, but they missed the signal. It was at this juncture that events took a disturbing turn.
I'd rather assume they do that. Yeah. Drive forward. Yep, drive forward. Drive forward. Hey!
Still there?
Yeah.
As they passed the van, 3 mass sheet wielding men suddenly emerged from behind it, charging at the Swensons' car. Reacting swiftly, Brandt, the driver, shifted into reverse to create distance. With the assailants closing in, one of the trainers instructed Brandt to drive forward. As he did, one attacker attempted to reach through the partially open window with his machete. In a Facebook post shared after the ordeal, Lauren noted that when they initially spotted the bandits, Brandt's window was partially open. He swiftly reversed to gain time to roll it up further. When the attacker struck, the window remained cracked a few inches, fortunately preventing the machete from penetrating. As they sped away on the dirt road, one of the trainers observed the police arriving at the scene.
The cops? You're not even cops? The cops behind. Yeah, they're running into the... Dang! Oh, gunshot. No, they're running up to them. Let's get out of here.
Alarmingly, a gunshot echoed from behind the vehicle, likely signaling a confrontation between the police and the mesh sheet-wielding men. In her Facebook post, Lauren mentioned that had they picked up the officers or allowed them to ride on the side rails, they might have been caught in the crossfire. Fortunately, the Swensons and the trainers managed to escape unharmed. However, it remains unconfirmed whether anyone was injured during the encounter. Thanks for watching these thrilling road encounters. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heart-pounding moments. Stay safe out there, and always remember to keep your eyes on the road.